still alive, back with another one, man. And I don't know, this video just popped up after my last live stream, and I don't remember this at all. I watched these finals. I remember watching LeBron constantly when he was at Miami. I watched him win his championships. I do not remember this game when his legs gave out on him. So we're about to get into this because I'm like, when did this happen? So we're about to find out, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe below. We're going to get right off into this right now.
Player in the world suddenly losing control of his own legs.
It was just frustrating just sitting over there just knowing that you can't do anything. You can't help.
Now imagine playing the biggest game of your season in a 90-degree sauna.
It was an extreme condition. And I asked to come out 3 or 4 times last night. I never asked to come out.
There's a conspiracy theory that the Spurs sabotaged their AC unit just to shake off LeBron in the Heat.
I don't think I've ever seen LeBron James look that tired during the course of the game.
And Mike, I just got an advanced copy of the San Antonio Spurs statement on their air conditioning. It's broke.
The year is 2014 and it's game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Heat and the Spurs. A rematch filled with bad blood and unfinished business. Fresh off their back-to-back titles, the Heroes wanted a three-peat, so LeBron struck first.
Leonard poked away by Wade, and James, with one man in pursuit, throws it down easily. And a quick start for Miami. James hits the jump shot.
Following his lead, D-Wade started putting old people on skates.
Very healthy this time of year. Nice fake by Wade.
Man, I miss watching Dwayne Wade play, man. He was like poetry on the floor to watch him play. Like his footwork and the way he played was just unmatched for real. Like after Kobe was gone, like Dwayne Wade reminded me the most of Kobe. And I think that's why they had such a brotherly relationship, and they played the same way, the same fierce way too. Like Dwayne Wade wanted to go out there and kill you. You know what I mean? He wanted to literally go out there and hurt you. And man, I miss watching him play for sure.
Play from Dwayne Wade.
Damn, that is Flash at his finest. First, he got Ginobili stumbling out of bounds and then totally fake dunking out of the...
I forgot his nickname was Flash.
...picture before laying it in. But Manu had a fearsome response.
Ginobili steps back and hits the three. And a very confident player, but he turns it over there. That's 3 turnovers for the Heat. Parker, Ginobili for 3.
From 3 in games 6 and 7 last year, as Ginobili hits his 3rd 3.
I'm just gonna quote Charles Barkley here. Ginobili!
Ginobili!
Manu exploded off the bench, hitting 3 bombs from downtown, and
Ginobili
he wasn't done
beast.
causing chaos for Miami's defense.
In the clincher against OKC. Nice pass, splitter inside on a bullet feed from Ginobili. Ginobili fakes out to Mills for 3. It's good.
The Argentinian orchestrated the Spurs' offense to perfection in the first quarter, building a 6-point lead. So at the start of the second, an experienced veteran showed up for the Heat as well.
That have happened as
Don't
Leonard.
laugh at me. This is
Cole
kind of hard
turns
to
it
put
over.
headphones on with one hand.
Then Danny Green turns it right back. Ray Allen wide open in that right corner.
Ray Allen hits a pair of threes to tie the game, and D-Wade
Okay, I remember this.
Right corner.
showed up for the Heat as well.
That have happened as Leonard.
Cole turns it over. Then Danny Green turns it right back. Ray Allen wide open in that right
Ray Allen
corner.
is one of the best
Ray Allen
three-point
hits a
shooters
pair of
ever.
threes to tie the game, and D-Wade continued putting his slick handles on full display.
You're just, you know.
You don't want to go down this way.
Old school D Wade. We've seen this before. Outstanding job of finishing.
His knees were starting to get old. This was after their third. This would have been on their 3rd championship run. D Wade, you gotta remember, already won a championship and shit, and was in the league before LeBron. So
Heat 6 for 6 from the field.
Wade finds an opening. Nice shot from Wade.
That's the way of Wade. He took over the lead for Miami with his 12th point of the night on 63% shooting from the field. On the other end, Boris Diaw showcased the Spurs team basketball.
Diaw on the drive. Inside to Duncan. Another beautiful setup, and the Spurs.
This is Tim Duncan at 37 years of age fighting for his 5th NBA title. Back and forth we go with the greatest shooter on earth at the time hitting his 3rd triple of the night. But
Yeah.
Bellinelli returns the favor right away.
The fans are fanning themselves as Bellinelli knocks down the 3. The air conditioning in the building has apparently malfunctioned.
Asia, listen up. This ball represents a cashback card that charges in.
Y'all think the Spurs really did this? Or do you think the air condition just really stopped working? I feel like it probably just
Chase
stopped
Freedom
working.
Unlimited. How do you
But you
cash
never
back?
know the length a team will go to win a finals.
Facts. It was getting hot and sweaty in the arena, but LeBron didn't mind it, at least for now.
James drives right at Diao. Just barrels his way down. Ahead is James. Underneath and lays it in.
James was guiding the Heat with 13 points in the first half, but the big fundamental was slightly better.
James is on Duncan. They go over the top. Duncan gets it and finishes.
Duncan was Jokic before Jokic. He wasn't super athletic, but just fundamental as fuck.
Boris Diaw, offensive rebound. Finds Duncan for the layup.
Duncan put his team up by 5, heading into the locker rooms with his 15th point of the night on almost perfect shooting, up by 5.
That was a smooth pass.
Finds Duncan for the layup.
Duncan put his team up by 5, heading into the locker
No
rooms with his
look pass
15th
was
point of the
smooth.
night on almost perfect shooting, 6 of 7 from the field. And the second half started with the Spurs turning the Heat on, both on the court and literally in the arena.
You got to make sure as a coach you monitor guys.
Kawhi Leonard took his time there after the initial drive. That's his first bucket of the game. He was in foul trouble early.
And Mike, what I'm concerned about is injury. If the floor gets slicked by guys hitting the ground and undue wet spots, that to me is what concerns me. As
Down by 9 at the start of the third,
That was
Miami
Mario Chambers. I forgot he was on that team too.
regrouped
Birdman.
and went on a mini run of their own.
Wade sees an opening, can't get it. Nice follow. James fires it ahead. Lewis wide open for 3.
I wouldn't overlook it. I mean, I wouldn't as
An 8-0 blitz powered by Wade got the Heat within 1 when Jeff Van Gundy publicly said what everybody feared.
And Mike, I just got an advanced copy of the San Antonio Spurs statement on their air conditioning. It's broke.
Jeez.
Are you kidding me? A $1 billion arena suddenly got the AC broken on Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Anyway, as the temperature kept rising, James and Duncan kept pouring in at high efficiency.
Diaw tips it, still alive. James comes up with it. Fires away.
This was the best LeBron. I think Miami Bron was the best Bron we've seen because this was where he was still at peak athletics. Like he was still athletically, he was at his peak still in Miami. And then he was also smart and a student of the game. Maybe you could say 2016, 2017 Bron too. But like, yeah, I think Miami was the best Bron we've seen.
And hits the 3. LeBron James. Duncan banks it in.
And look at bald and young Patty Mills stealing the ball from Wade and finishing the layup in transition.
Patty Mills tries to get some contact, still lays it in.
At this point, it was so hot in the building that players were holding ice bags on their necks trying to cool down their body temperature. Then, the once feisty duo from Seattle, Lewis and Allen, made things work for Miami. In what turned out to be his last moments in the NBA, Rashard Lewis played a significant role in this game. And we don't have to say too much about Ray, who brought flashes of young Jesus Shuttlesworth when...
Ball knocked away. James with a head of steam. Feeds Allen for the layup, and the Heat go back up by 2. Here comes Allen. Allen pushes off. Bellinelli
Oh my God, Ray Allen.
up by 2.
What in the
Here
fuck?
comes Allen. Allen pushes off. Bellinelli
Wild
throws
as
it
hell.
down.
Grown man move. At the end of the day, he got game.
Oh my goodness! Allen crowns his personal 6-0 blitz with a ferocious slam in transition, giving his team a 4-point lead. And back in the day, LeBron was dealing with these kinds of fouls all the time once he got out in the open lane. However, as the temperature kept rising towards 90 degrees at the start of the fourth, the Heat were in a good position.
Bosch has Green on a big height advantage there.
Now it's the smaller guy and puts him in the rim.
Ginobili tried to force it.
they got to throw that ball up to Duncan.
Bosch and 1. A 3-pointer for Bosch.
Bosch puts the visitors up by 7 with his 18th point of the night. But this is the series when Kawhi Leonard established himself among the league's premier two-way players as we
Facts. Kawhi Leonard was kind of a nobody until this year. And then all of a sudden, he was a fucking all-star.
saw him affecting LeBron's shot there. And then some more bad news for the Heat.
Parker drives, finds Duncan, takes his time, lays it in, and it's a two-point game. And James is really hurting. They're going to need a timeout to take him out of the game. You see him limping.
That was a signature play from Tony to Timmy underneath the rim. But the more important thing was LeBron James hurting on the bench. He started getting leg cramps supposedly from the unbearable heat. So much so that he remained on the bench for the next 3 minutes. And without the best player in the world on the roster, the Heat started melting.
Diaw looking. Green again. Bang! Spurs.
Forgot about Danny Green being on the Spurs too. That's, man, this brings back like freaking childhood memories watching this, for remembering all these old players that I've used to watch.
Spurs up by 2. I don't think I've ever seen LeBron James look that tired during the course of a game.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think the Spurs did it on purpose. I bet their AC just went out. It happens. ACs break. I just had to get a new one. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get what he's saying. It's $1 billion company. Your AC goes out, but they would hurt their players just as much as it would have hurt LeBron.
And it only takes 30 seconds. If you
Good feed to Duncan. Duncan lays it in on a gorgeous bounce pass from Ginobili. To beat. Green goes up and throws it down.
Damn, Danny Green.
Danny Green has come alive here in the fourth quarter.
You don't want to see Danny Green put the ball on the ground, but all of Babylon sees him flush it on top of Rashard Lewis.
From being up by 2 with 7 minutes remaining in the fourth, Miami got hit by a Danny Green avalanche and suddenly was trailing by 4 points. And despite the severe leg cramps and his breathing difficulties, put up a fight.
5 now on the clock.
I don't.
James crossover move, drives to the rim and finishes.
And hobble up. He's cramping up again, Mike.
And he can't even make it down the floor. It's a 5-on-4. Eric Spoelstra asking him to foul. Patty Mills struggling with it, and there's the foul. James couldn't even make it down the floor.
God damn.
It's gotta be devastating seeing your legs give up on you like that at the worst.
It keeps saying my streams are interrupted due to copyright shit. I've been watching these. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to get off of here for now.